Filipowski and Timmy to tip it. Yeah, Duke versus Gonzaga, and the Kings control the opening tap. They lost 103-83 Friday against the Grizzlies. They split up their...
That was a good basketball game. The first game for Sacramento was not a good basketball game.
Kind of tough to watch at the start, but a bit of a better start offensively for the Kings here tonight. Is a threat from anywhere. Turns 26 next week. Lifts it to the corner for Colby Jones. Floater on point. Timmy saying it was in the cylinder. Filipowski, great hustle to get back. Hendricks pulls the trigger. Left it short. Ellis runs the break. Hit ahead pass. That time the dunk successful. Isaac Jones is on the board. 7-0 Sacramento. First points almost 2 minutes in. 10-minute quarters here in the Summer League. 10 fouls to get to the bonus as well. Timmy so crafty around the basket. Colby Jones knocks down the triple. 5 early for Jones, the former Xavier Musketeer. And Kinsey the rebound for Utah. Sacramento 5 for 7, playing great defense too. Jazz still scoreless more than 3 minutes in, and Ellis is on the board. So
not a quick shooter, did not have a quick release yet.
Timmy on the fadeaway, good defense from Filipowski. Here's Collier, see if he can get them going. Straight line drive to the basket, reverse layup is good.
It's more than a bummer. He's an excellent athlete. He defends. Mike Brown has really did a great job. One of the biggest differences, the defense that Sacramento had played. Was settling down a little bit now, Utah. But
here's Armando Bacot, former North Carolina Tar Heel. Now Darius Baisley, who didn't play in college, had his pocket picked by Ellis. Numbers for the Kings. Up top, and the finish is there for Joe Lual-Acuil.
31 turnovers is incredible, even for one of my teams playing against Syracuse.
There's our first reference, and there's another bucket for Lual-Acuil. A little too strong, and the 7-footer Lual-Acuil, who was born in South Sudan, grew up mostly in Perth, Australia. And a three-pointer is good from the corner. Xavier Sneed. And Williams the rebound for Utah. Under 3 to play in the first quarter. It's been all Kings. Maybe that'll change it. It's Keyshawn Justice. They got the shot clock reset. Justice sees it. Good defense from Crawford. Justice tries to go through him. That's a fancy finish. Keyshawn Justice.
Time here in Vegas.
Colby Jones matched up with Cody Williams. Puts him in the blender. Pulls it, drills it.
That was well defended.
I mentioned DeMar DeRozan. That's a big offseason move for the Kings. 3 years, $74 million. He'll make up the big 3 with Fox and Sabonis as Mason Jones is up to 5 points. Crawford, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech. We got a couple of former La Tech Bulldogs in this game. We'll see Kenneth Lofton Jr. we expect for Utah with a game-winning free throw the other night. Dashing out for 3. That's Tavion Kinsey. For Sacramento, you think about how many shots Fox, Sabonis, and DeRozan will soak up. Maybe looking to see who can play around those guys, and plays like that will help. Isaac Jones way upstairs for the flush.
Which he says translated to the basketball court and helped him become a great passer. Collier says he tries to just keep it simple. He focuses on making the simple reads rather than the home run reads, which I think has served him well these first couple days.
That's, I think, what, I mean, he can get in, he gets to the lane, he's got to do a better job finishing. He's just not strong enough. A very different body than his brother, different type of player than older brother Jalen, long time, but he's going to have a great career. It was very obvious when he was in the video room, and it was more obvious when he was sitting on the bench with Bob. Just a horrendous break for Denver right out of the chute. A guy that I think, frankly, they were counting on him, on Duran to play.
Yeah, they lost KCP. Last year they lost Bruce Brown. Their depth is thinning. They're going to be relying on some young guys. Filipowski with the two-hand stuff.
He hasn't shot it well yet, but we know he's capable. Another good pass. That time it's big to big. Isaac Jones to Drew Timmy. They're 2 of the first players down the floor.
Filipowski, step back, pull up, 3, rattles in. Kyle Filipowski starting to feel it 5 in a row. Wild finish attempt. Here comes Isaiah Collier. Williams with a catch and finish.
I like that. You wouldn't see that a lot when again, the viewers may not sometimes realize if you be allowed to walk into a practice, good stroke right there. Really, you know, you run a pick and roll to put the ball into Big's hand, and then Big delivers the ball. That's something that Filipowski will do well for Utah. All good fringe now.
There's Hendricks for three, still trying to get on the scoreboard. Taylor Hendricks now 0 for 6 from the floor, 0 for 3 from distance. Jones, cash.
Wow. 24-17, third quarter for the Jazz.
There's Timmy, denied. Baycott. And the Jazz had 25 points in the whole first half. They had 24 in the third quarter. Jazz for bouncing back in the third after they got blitzed in the first half.
Well, they turned the defense around and took better care of the ball. Well, Drew Timmy.
Timmy Jones and one. Folks, score big this summer league with your NBA ID. Get member-only perks like merch deals, seat upgrades, ticket giveaways, and more. Create your free NBA ID now.
Hopefully get in the game when they play Oklahoma City.
Timmy, the offensive rebound off of Ellis's miss. Cody, the younger brother of Jalen Williams. He hasn't barked at anyone during an interview yet, so they're clearly
Doesn't
different.
seem like his speed.
Yeah.
Well, he's young, too. 1 year in college at Colorado. Jalen was 3, no, at Santa Clara. You know, we talked about what happened with Devin Carter, what might happen with Ron Holmes. Chet Holmgren doesn't play. Timmy's alma mater, Gonzaga. To you. Katie and I are going there tonight without you.
Okay. It's your fault. You signed up for it.
I didn't sign up for it. Thomas made me do it. No one else wanted to work with me. On to 15, 4:50 to go. It's time for the move right now, Drew.
Well, there's a move for you. Filipowski fading away.
Thank you, Kyle. We saw the passing early on. Does a really good job from the middle of the floor, as does that man right there.
Timmy turned the corner. 8 in the fourth quarter, helping the Kings keep the Jazz at bay. Smith pulls up. Filipowski on the follow.
I'll tell you, you know, we talked meaningful minutes this year.
Yeah, Jazz an interesting case heading into next year. I mentioned they were 500 past the halfway point of last year, and then the wheels came off. But with some young talent like Cody Williams,
It's going to be August 6th if Lowry Markkinen re-signs. That's going to be an enormous decision for Danny and the front office people, Justin Zanuck, and of course Will Hardy's going to have some input. Draft picks going forward, a bunch of them are unprotected, Drew, and they have some really valuable draft picks.
that's maybe the dagger, Timmy. The
Ryan, that's right, exactly right.
Kinsey swatted by Colby Jones.
Yes,
He's
so.
been the MVP.
Yes, he has.
And 3 steals for Jones.
Boy.
Timmy, push shot goes back to a 15-point lead. But folks, today it was all Sacramento. 82-70 is your final on this final game tonight.
Patanto mo na lang kung ganun patanto mo. Gago talaga ito nga.